Everyone's just high-fiving you, pats on the backs, being like, "Oh man, that was awesome! Can you teach me a few tricks?"
Syrian seems unusually like... I mean, he's plenty arrogant, particularly when it comes to humans, and he seems unusually like humble about this. Like, he basically refusing to let anyone say that he did anything special. So
I should have done this for the battlefield effects. A 30-foot line comes towards you.
Neat, yeah.
I just now thought of it. Damn it. It's okay. All right, so you guys march your way into the keep. Looking very, jubilant and weary.
Mostly weary.
Yeah, mostly weary, but very jubilant. That you, Saren, you felt like you're not sure if you would call that a win or draw, or just a loss, a lucky loss based on events that transpired. You feel had something gone another way, a slight misstep in your martial game that you could have easily...
was very lucky. He definitely feels like he was probably the more skilled and the stronger fighter. So.
You definitely had that feeling against going up against him.
That you were more skilled?
No, that he was the more skilled and the stronger fighter. Like, I definitely... That's why, like I said, Sarian's not really accepting too much praise from this, like, willingly. He's like, no. Plus a few other things.
Hey, Matt.
So.
Yes.
Was that supposed to be like a possible character killing kind of thing? What the books say, like...
I can't tell you that.
Oh, come on. I
can't
want to know, like, the book is like, one of your characters could die here. Like, this could be,
We'll never know.
Alright.
Yeah. It's best to keep
ask,
that stuff secret, you know? Alright. So you guys make it back up to the keep. And the governor just lets out a huge, oh man. That was fantastic fighting, Sarian. And Devault, the way you marched out there to help your friend.
You know, I had his back. General's got to lead his army to victory at some points.
It seems now that, like, all the fighting they're all gone, but inside the keep there are just hundreds of injured people. But the governor comes up to you, your group, and says, without your group, at least half of these people would probably be dead. You marched them through the old cellars. You opened up the old gate to begin with, so they could find a way into safety. You are responsible for saving at least half of these people. And for that, I thank you. And he hands each of you 25 gold pieces. I understand you did it for the money, but still.
Yeah,
money.
We did do it for the money, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
That just makes you feel poopy, doesn't it?
What?
Nah, I'm kidding. I would never say that.
It's around like 4 to 15-ish now. And he goes, I prepared bedrolls for you.
Can I go to bed, please?
Yes.
Oh, this guy.
Well, he gives you guest rooms, I guess.
Oh, yeah. I'm just saying. Bedrolls are fine, but
definitely.
I will take a bedroll. I don't like indoors.
Okay.
I'm just not comfortable sleeping there.
Yeah, this town, Brome, you've realized doesn't have any defensible walls surrounding the town, and it's kind of made you at ease for the most part, as compared to a lot of towns that you've been in.
Cool.
Like, although it seems that this town has been prosperous, it hasn't used any of that prosperity to build and erect, 20 feet stone walls around it. It likes the kind of the openness of the air around here.
now we see that mistake.
Well, I feel like the 20-foot stone walls still probably would have been ineffective against the dragon.
Against the dragon, maybe. You know, we had an army of kobolds out there. You know, it might have, you know.
Saren's gonna find a way away from like any guards or anyone who wants to talk about the fight, and he'll just meditate.
Oh, does he not have to sleep?
No, I just trance. I can actually be aware for it, so I actually might stay on the guard tower.
All right, the guards, they just come up to you, man, and they're like, "Oh man, the way you were like, oh man, and the way you deflected that, and then you went like this. Oh, dude, it was so cool." Like,
and the dragon was like,
yeah, that lightning came at you, and you were just like, Psh, "Get the fuck out of here!" Although it looked like it kind of hurt you still, but it was so cool, man. If I could be like you, you know. And he asked for autographs and things like that.
Saren actually gets a little like upset when he says, "If I could be like you." He's like, "No, that's really not what you want.
What?
Just go be with your people, enjoy that you made it through another night. I need to take care of some elf things."
Way too
he wants to diddle himself.
good. Way to go with the stereotype there, buddy.
Elf thing.
Elf things, as if they weren't already pretentious enough.
Saren's lying, but he's got like a charisma of 8, so.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Does Sarian only date elf chicks? You could party tonight. Want to party?
Yeah, Sarian. What is your preference?
You're not my type.
I'll change your opinion on human. Well, I'm not the one that.
Don't change your opinion on dwarves, too. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, hey. No, we can definitely find you a nice human girl. What do you say? Or
yeah,
boy.
Saren. What is your preference, though? You know, do you have a preference of race? Preferably not kobold, probably.
He prefers elves.
Prefers elves. Okay.
What about half elves?
Fine.
Well, you know, I really wasn't going to offer
right,
tonight.
You can only date 50% of them, but elves, it's like, well, it could be a girl, it could be a guy, I don't know.
You're like, I'm down.
So Soren is bisexual. It's okay. It's fine.
It's cool. It's cool.
He's
but monoracial.
Yeah.
Monoracial.
All right. So while you guys
monoracial,
are sleeping, let's take a very quick break. Do what you need to do. Any bodily functions and all that. So everyone is sleeping now, or trancing, and Devault, you've kind of glanced around areas. You cheered up some guard folk, but you couldn't really find anything of use in the library. Rome, as you're falling asleep outside, you hear the crickets chirping, although now some birds, as twilight is almost upon you. Hope you can sleep during the daylight. Probably right now, you can. All your dreams, everyone's dreams, are, for the most part, are just filled with cultists and battles to come. Tyler, these aren't the dreams you've had of late. This just seems like something you've done repetitiously in the past day has affected your subconscious in such a way that you seem to be dreaming of battles and the like. And same goes for everyone.
Cool.
So
We should probably stop battling so much.
you are a Devault. You are awakened. You've had roughly 7 hours of sleep. No, you've had 6 hours of sleep.
Even better?
Which is enough in this case for a long rest, although your body aches to be rested a couple more hours, but it's alright. And the governor's right there. He's like, "My friend, I know I've tried to let you sleep. It's about 11 o'clock, just before noon, just before midday. So I know I don't have any right to ask you, but gold seemed to have changed and swayed your mind earlier. I was hoping that gold would sway your mind again."
I guess it depends on what you're talking about here.
I'm dying to know. where these raiders have their camp. They can't be too far gone. They have to be moving slow with all the treasure they've been carrying. And it looks like they didn't get as much as I thought they had gotten. I'm able to pay your party 250 gold pieces apiece. If
To
you...
investigate.
Yes.
Now, again, I mean, we're both sensible men. There's something to that. You're paying us a stipend to go out and recover your larger stipend.
Oh, no. Of course that would be great. But what I'm really looking for is intelligence. See where they've gone. And see if you could bring any of the people that were captured back, for a chance. Of course, I would love to have some of the valuables returned, but that may be asking too much from an army for you to sneak in there, grab cartloads of gold, and oh,
Yeah.
Right. That
You
was,
need me?
uh-oh.
meatloaf. I'm just joking. Okay. I muted you, Tyler. He can't hear me anyways.
I
Where
mean,
was
I'll
it?
obviously have to talk to everyone else.
You good, Tyler?
I have to go take care of something. I'll be back in like 4 minutes.
Okay.
You can rest in
We'll just take care of a few things while he's gone. He goes,
Do we have a general direction? I mean, I assume they took wagons. Do we have a general idea as to...
looks like south. They went south, I think. I think based on how many were there, I'm pretty sure it'd be easy to track. And given
We'll just follow the trail of gold coins.
given your party's prowess in battle, I bet you could. I bet you. I bet you could easily track these fiends down.
Do you know how many people were captured? How many are unaccounted for at this point? I know it's still only hours later.
I think maybe not too many were captured, really. Maybe 5 to 10, maybe a little bit more.
All right. No, at least for me, I'm just as interested as to what's going on. Obviously, this isn't really something we'd pursue. We're ultimately here escorting a merchant, and our contract is done and fulfilled. We got him here, and we're done. I was planning on making my way back to Baldur's Gate. I would assume that everyone else was in the same mindset. So to kind of keep us here a little bit longer, we're willing to kind of work, I guess, consulting, if that's a word you'd be happy to take. Let me talk with everyone else. Let me see what their whole mindset is. What kind of time frame are you looking for this?
The sooner the better. If you could set out today, like it would. That's why I woke you up. So I feel the trail would get cold.
Okay. Yeah. Let me speak with everyone. Let me ensure that they're all okay with it. And
I don't know if you can tell this by looking at me, but I've served in armies, and the day after a battle when everyone gets to camp is the most chaotic, you know, and I just feel it would be a great time to sneak into the camp.
well, right. Chaos or not, though. I mean, bare minimum, we saw just with that one blue-scaled creature, our half-dragon there, that he had an army of 50. I mean, we're quite adept at dispatching of kobolds, but an army of 50 is not, even with chaos.
I'm not asking you to go in there slaughtering everything you see.
We need.
You're not there yet.
Yeah.
We need his ballista.
Let me
That's how
let me,
we'll take out the kobolds.
let me go talk with them. Let me go find and round them up, as it were, and we'll come back to you within a half an hour with a decision.
Fair enough.
And as Bromy is not there, I'd absolutely bring that then to Sarian and Casalt.
Yeah.
That governor is looking to take us on. 250 per head to head out, not even really recover anything. He seemed pretty...
Well, I mean, you're right. We won't recover anything.
Right. He's really just seemed to look for information on it. I mean, what's that?
We won't recover anything.
Well, right. I mean, part of the issue is there is a ton of chaos, and God knows how much gold was lost just on filthy kobolds stacking their own pockets.
Can't trust the kobolds.
The big thing on
He's
any
just
of this,
looking for reconnaissance.
he just wants information. And what's very nice is that he seemed very vague. I tried to probe him for details of what he wanted, and just really seemed to want information. So if we can do it, great. If not, it seems like the job is 250. We can take a look over it. Yep, they're camped here. They might be gone. Looks like they're packing up and leaving in a week. Looks like they're packing up and leaving tomorrow. Yeah, that still fulfills the contract. So I would say, at bare minimum, it's worth a look.
Dare you say easy money?
It seems a lot like easy money. I've been around enough contracts in my life. This seems like real easy money to me.
I'm really confused though, because we were offered 10% of that to fight a fucking battle and take over a city again, and now they're offering us 10 times what we were offered to take over the city, to go out and
We were
spiral.
offered as much as we could before, and I imagine we're being offered as much as he can spare now.
What he commented
Simply has
on,
more
he
to
thought
spare
they
than he
stole
thought he had.
more. Correct. He thought there was more to steal. There clearly
Alright.
wasn't. I mean, I'm not sure of their current stash now, and it just wouldn't be appropriate for me to ask. I do agree that 25 gold for what we did is ridiculous. But 25 gold, free room and board as long as we want at the inn. And the way that I see it is an investment into the town, right? I mean, if we can recover some of this gold and we can start making ourselves as prominent figures within this town, a gold saved today is worth 10 gold tomorrow, right? I mean, once the town builds up and grows again, and this is a great chance to get back in on the floor of an already developed town. For me, this is a no-brainer, and to be honest with you, I'm naturally a little bit curious about it. I know none of us necessarily have a reaction with each other. We're more or less just part of the same crew. But, well, I think we've all somewhat proven ourselves. We can laugh at me sitting in the back, but you can't discount the effectiveness of it.
Okay.
Fair enough.
I'll
in.
admit, and I will confess, I was very well tempted during that fight in the corridors to head out and gather more reinforcements while you held them off. It never came to that, though. So, and I'll be honest with you, you know. A part of that is that it's, you know, I think most of us have lived the solo track for a while, because it's very difficult to find good help these days. It's very difficult to find people that you know you can rely on. Sarah and I did have your back in that fight. I had no intention of actually engaging him whatsoever. I don't know if you want to roll some type of deception check on that or not. Wink, wink. Had he brought in his kobolds for you there, though, I would have done what I could to pick them off. That's why I was running out to you.
Your sentiment is admirable. That being said, this appears to be the only way I can investigate what I came to the town to find, and I need your help to do it. So, if the money is sufficient for you, the cause is sufficient for me.
A scout, by the way. You earlier, I'm sorry, I'm just now getting back to you. You asked me to find out about this Leosin? No, what was this woman's name? Talis. That's
Talis.
right. It
That
seems
was
that she is
Talis.
gone. Her place is trashed.
trashed? Was
Yes.
there signs of struggle?
Rummaging, yes. Signs of rummaging, similar to signs of struggle, I suppose.
Any blood, anything like
I
that?
didn't find
though?
any blood.
She may have gotten out beforehand. Talos was Casalt's friend, if I recall, right?
And
it's both of ours, but we haven't
Yeah.
talked about it yet.
I'm not one to pry. Your life is your life.
I did find these 2 letters, though. One's labeled to Casalt. Darkfist, I think that's your dwarf friend, Sarian Tull, and one's labeled to you. And hands it to you.
As a sign of good faith, I'll look away. Not that I'd necessarily be able to read the letters over their shoulder or anything, but just making sure that it's their private letters. I will look away.
Without any pretense at all, Sarian immediately opens his and
Alright.
begins reading it.
Take a quick.
Assault's a little slyer.